Hello, I'm Eileen Natchik. We are at Bishop McLaughlin Catholic High School. I'm here with Rex, Athletic Director of Bishop. Rex, interesting times here with coronavirus pushing senior night at the beginning of the season. Just what are things like right now with that?
It's just a lot of different times, in our athletic departments. We have to basically follow different guidelines with the CDC and the St. Pete Diocese. So it's totally different times for us here at Bishop McLaughlin. But we're excited. The students are excited, and we're trying to get back to a little sense of normalcy.
How appreciative do you feel that these athletes are to even have a senior night with times like this going on?
Oh, they're very appreciative, and my job and our administration's job is to give them the sense of normalcy that they want to see. So we're excited about that for our student athletes and our parents. So that's what we're trying to do.
I think you guys are doing a great job talking about normalcy here, but let's talk about the seniors, Audrey and Adriana. I know you've only been here for a year. That's correct?
Correct. About a year.
What have you learned from these two seniors in your year here?
I've just learned a lot from them. They've changed the culture since I've been here. Their leadership and their dedication to our athletic department has been first class. So we're excited to have them here, and we'll hope to make this night special for them.
That's awesome. I know I've got Jason Powers over here, my broadcast partner. Let's bring him on over.
Awesome.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
Jason, how are we feeling tonight?
Eileen, nice to meet you. We're having a great night of volleyball. We got some inclement weather outside, but it's a beautiful, perfect conditions for volleyball tonight.
I think we got a hurricane outside.
It is.
Right?
It
Did you
is.
get that hurricane? You picking up what I'm putting down there?
We just had a power outage a few minutes ago. We're looking for a great night of volleyball between Fivay High School and Bishop McLaughlin. Both teams coming into tonight's match 0-1. Right. Give me a couple keys to the match that you see from both teams.
I think that sometimes you got those in the beginning of the season jitters going on. There's a lot of weird things with coronavirus, a lot of adjustments being made. And I can see how that can kind of be a little bit of a mess with your mind a little bit. So hopefully it being senior night for the two seniors for Bishop McLaughlin, that just kind of brings them back to reality, brings them back to, okay, let's hone in, let's focus, and what do we got to do here to win?
A little more pressure tonight on Bishop McLaughlin. It's senior night. The whole team's probably a little more pressure. They want to send out Audrey and AD on a great note. Interesting time that they're doing senior night this early in the season. I think they made a good decision to do that. They're trying to avoid any possible cancellations down the road, which could eliminate senior night. So that's a good job of the administration and Rex, like you were talking to Rex about doing that. So
I agree.
Let's talk about AD and Audrey. You got two seniors. Both of them have college opportunities ahead of them. Talk to us about both those players.
Right. Well, they're both incredible athletes. All right. First of all, Audrey's going to Florida State. All right. She's going to study anesthesiology. All right. So we got athletics and brains there. And same with Adriana. She's going to Rollins College. Bright futures for both of these girls. I mean, I played under Coach Doug, right? And he preaches the same things when I played as he does now. It's bigger than volleyball, it's more than volleyball, so that's what he's preparing his players for. Talking about athletics here, Audrey didn't do so well last game as far as hitting. I believe she had 9 hitting errors, so that's something she's been focusing on in practice here prior to this game against 5A. So we'll see if she can kind of step it up tonight. Passing is a weakness right now for Bishop. That's something they've also been working a lot on in practice. So, you can practice all you want, but when it's game time, you got to execute. So there you go.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the coaching matchup. We've got Coach Chinchar and we've got Coach Aaron Clark from 5A. A little bit of there's some coach.
What do we got? Bad blood? Do we have bad blood?
Coach Clark coaches Audrey and AD in their club days, so they have a very familiar with their games and their tendencies to do that. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out in the match tonight. Coach Chinchar, again, very 11th year here as the head coach.
Has it been that long? 11?
You tell me.
Oh my
you
goodness,
played here.
Time flies, I'll tell you. Time flies.
Yep. Well, Coach Chinchar has his daughter playing for the team, so that's got to be an interesting dynamic for him, coaching his own daughter at the high school level. So, for those of you that don't know, Eileen was a player here at Bishop McLaughlin.
And no name.
and no names. You played for Coach Chinchar, correct?
Yes, I did.
What are some of the things that Coach Chinchar likes to stress pre-match and game day?
Oh, well, B square. If I could tell you, that's embedded in my head. And when I say B square, I'm talking about passing. And if we, bringing it back to what Bishop needs to work on is that passing. Keep your hips square, shoulders down, knees over toes. So that's something they really need to focus on. And, you mentioned the Clark and no name and how she coached Audrey. That's an advantage for Fivay, right? So I'm sure she's been in practice all week talking about, hey, guys, this is how she swings. This is what we need to look at. So I think 5A is going to come in and kind of give it to them. But like I said, hopefully that intensity, that hype, the fact that it's senior night, let's get it going, comes into play, and they can maybe catch that win.
All right, folks, we're gonna be right here with our first serve coming here in just a few minutes. Thanks for tuning in. Check us out on YouTube and the Facebook page by searching Bishop McLaughlin Catholic High School, and we'll be back in just a
Through your Son, God has found a way to unite himself to every human being, called to be one, sisters and brothers to each other. We ask for your help in calling on your Son, seeking forgiveness for the times when we fail to love and respect each other. We ask for help in obtaining from your Son the grace we need to overcome the evil of racism and build a just society. We ask for your help in following your Son, so that prejudice and animosity will no longer affect our minds or hearts, but will be replaced with a love that respects the dignity of each person. Mother of the Church and Spirit of your Son Jesus, warm our hearts and pray for us. Amen. Take Charles Romeo. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
All right, how are we all doing out there? That's what I want to hear. I'm Eileen Natchick. Welcome to Bishop McLaughlin Catholic High School. This is a very special night, obviously, senior night. Not just for these girls, though, but for myself personally. I played under head coach Doug and Sarah Chinchar. There's 2 other volleyball alumni here with me. And if that doesn't say something about how much of an impact that this program and this school has on its students, I don't know what will. So, ladies, it's Bishop for life, so congratulations and good luck. Before we begin, though, our seniors have a special present for Fivay seniors. Thank you, ladies, for being here tonight. We got some flowers going on here. This is still part of their warm-up, this little jog here. All right, thank you guys. Let's give it up for our seniors here at Bishop. We first have Adriana Lopez. Adriana is escorted by her parents, Matt and Kimmery. Adriana has been here for 4 years. While attending Bishop, Adriana has been involved in peer ministry, teen court, Best Buddies. While attending Bishop, Adriana has played varsity volleyball and beach volleyball. Adriana's favorite memory while at Bishop is winning state semis and taking it to states when they were at states for beach, and Doug embarrassed her by calling over a guy that she thought was cute and had them take a picture. Adriana's advice for underclassmen is to never give up on your dreams or doubt yourself. The only way to reach your goals is to work hard for it. Hashtag full send. After graduation, Adriana plans to further her education and volleyball career at Rollins College and earn her MBA with a minor in marketing. Adriana would like to thank God, her parents, her brother Dominic, and all her coaches, especially Doug, Sarah, Chris, and Aaron, who is actually on this side. Aaron, can you wave for us? Okay. Thank you, Adriana. Okay, go for it. Introduce yourself.
AD, I can't believe you're a student. Knowing you these past couple of years has allowed me to get to know the funny, hardworking, and amazing person you are. Playing volleyball with you has been so much fun, and I want to thank you for not only being a role model to myself, but to the rest of the team as well. You bring so much energy, positivity, and leadership to the team, and I don't know what we're going to do next year without you. I'm so proud of everything you've accomplished, and you deserve all the good things coming your way. I'm so excited to spend this last high school season with you, and I can't wait to see you till in college.
Aw, how sweet. That's Anna Martinez Robinson for you. You guys are going to make me cry. All right, next up we have Audrey Koenig. Audrey is being escorted by her mom, dad, and younger brother Jacob. She's attended Bishop for 4 years as well. While attending Bishop, Audrey has been involved in, get ready, National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, National Science Honor Society, National Art Honor Society, Rho Kappa, National Spanish Honor Society, and Mu Alpha Theta. Whew. That was a mouthful there, okay. While attending Bishop, Audrey has played indoor and beach volleyball. Her favorite memory at Bishop is when they had a cupcake fight in the Keys and the restaurant owner got extremely mad at them. Audrey's advice for underclassmen is to enjoy these years while it lasts because it flies by way too quick. I second that, Audrey. After graduation, Audrey plans to attend Florida State University to play volleyball and get a degree in anesthesiology. Audrey would like to thank her parents and coaches, including Doug, for pushing her to be the best player and person possible. She doesn't know where she would be without them. So thank you, Audrey. We've got Maddie Snyder here reading a letter for her.
Audrey, you have made it to your senior year. I'm so proud of you and what you've accomplished. First and foremost, you put God first. You have modeled an amazing work ethic and you've never given up. All the lessons you have learned will carry you through life and the memories you have made will last a lifetime. I remember my first year of volleyball was 6 years ago. You have grown so much, and I cannot wait to watch you in college. I'm going to miss your leadership next year. You have been such a great role model to me, as a team captain, a teammate, and all my friends. You and AD have left a lasting mark on the Bishop volleyball program. This team will not be the same without you, and we will wish you the most amazing successes at FSU.
And now Audrey's going to say something, as well as Adriana here, before we start the game. Pressure's on.
Hey guys, so we just wanted to thank you for coming out tonight, and for the past couple years really, we don't know what we do without you. You guys are great.
Obviously, the student section is I just fan that comes out to support us. It means so much to us, and it's awesome that you guys have watched us grow since freshman year. Thank you so much.
Here, Audrey, I can take it. Thank you, girls. Thank you. You're good. Thank you, ladies, very much. Good luck to you. And I think there's a hurricane outside, you guys. Yeah. Let's get the game started.
Marvelous.
Welcome to Bishop McLaughlin High School tonight. I'm Jason Powers. I'm along with Eileen Natchik. We are going to be calling some great high school volleyball action between Bishop McLaughlin High School and Fivay High School. Both teams come in 0-1 on the season, looking for their first win. We are here in some inclement conditions outside, but we have some beautiful conditions on the inside here. Eileen, welcome to the broadcast. You did a great job with senior night festivities. We had a couple of seniors for Bishop McLaughlin, the well-accomplished A.D. Lopez, as well as Audrey Koenig. So give me your thoughts on senior night, and what are some of the pressures of senior night as opposed to any other game?
You know, I gotta say that their speeches and their message to the public and, you know, their coaches, their fans, their peers, their families was so incredibly genuine. And, you know, that just says a lot about these girls as far as players and just the people that they are. Pressures of senior night, man. Pressure is a privilege. Like, senior night is electric, and it's really awesome that they have this big student section. I don't know if you see over there.
Got a great crowd tonight.
There's a ton of them, and I'm just going to go ahead and say that started when I was here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, back in 2013. Yeah, that's when that started about. So I think we have some competition, though. There's a lot of them over there.
There are. For those of you that don't know, Eileen is an alumnus of Bishop McLaughlin. She was a very accomplished player here at Bishop, and so she will have some very great insight on the program. And let's have a great night of volleyball. We're going to play 3 out of 5 sets tonight, and one of these two teams is going to get their first win of the year.
Exactly, 0-1 right now, and we were mentioning earlier that it just might be those beginning of the season jitters as well as the adjustments they're having to make and just all the weird stuff going on with coronavirus. So, hopefully both of these teams can shake that off and understand that this is kind of what we're dealing with and living with and get things going.
All right, let's give some starting lineups for both ball clubs tonight. Let's first start with the visitors from 5A. They come in at 0-1. Head coach Erin Clark is in her first year. Starters for 5A, you have number 10, sophomore Michaela Way, number 3, junior Jenna Mukazic. Let's go with, we are going to have 5A start off serving first, and we'll get to the remainder of those starting lineups in just a second.
It's pretty loud, Jason. You hear that?
Very loud. This is a very good environment tonight for high school. First serves into the net. First point goes to Bishop. We have an immediate substitution for Bishop. Number 13, Autumn Martinez-Robinson comes in to serve.
That's what you don't want to do is start things off with a missed serve right there.
The hit is out, little deep there. Starting lineups for Bishop. Number 3, Naomi Chinchar, the freshman. We also have number 7, Ezzie Thompson. We have number 13, Autumn Martinez-Robinson's in the lineup. Obviously, we have number 4, senior Audrey Koenig.
You're talking Naomi Chinchar. That is the same last name as Doug and Sarah Chinchar.
Yes.
So that is their daughter out there. She's setting. Okay, Sarah and Doug were both setters in college, so it's pretty fun.
Serve into the net by 5A. Both their serves have been into the net so far. You have to get the serve. Right. I know you want to be an aggressive server, but you got to get the serve over the net. You got to put the ball in play, make the defense make a play.
Right. Without that serve, you can't do anything. I mean, at least just get it over if that's what you need to do.
Walden serving for Bishop. Cross set. And a nice kill by Koenig.
Koenig's reach is extremely high when you have blockers that aren't coming as high. I mean, she's gonna hit that all day.
This is a very tall unit for Bishop. They have multiple players over 6 foot. Maddie Snyder 6'4", Allie Walden 6'1", Audrey Koenig 6'3". So they got a lot of size on the front line.
Stacked team there.
And you have a very inexperienced 5A team with not a lot of height, so there should be a major advantage on the front line here for Bishop tonight as we get this match underway.
Interestingly enough, Bishop's team is mostly made of sophomores, right? They've only got 2 seniors. I think they got
No juniors.
No juniors. 5A's they've got a bunch of seniors.
They've got a lot. They're inexperienced, but they're junior team laden. Into the net for 5A. 4-1 Bishop here early. All right, let's go over a couple of the rules of volleyball here, Eileen. We have each team, first of all, gets easy thing, 2 timeouts per set. If you're not a volleyball connoisseur, you get 3 hits to get the ball over the net.
Block doesn't count as a hit.
Correct.
If I'm 5A right now, it's a mental game, because they have this whole Navy Nation Bishop student section here as they're sitting at 5-1, them only scoring 1 point, now 6-1.
Nice serve there by Walden. Down the middle. Is there an advantage to serve middle, deep left, deep middle, deep right, or is it more?
My favorite serve was a floater in the deep corner, and that's harder to pass too.
Floater's kind of a change-up in baseball, if you baseball fans out there. Kind of a change. Nice block there. Nice dig there by 5A. Bumped over.
Yeah, you can't go one-on-one with with Koenig right now.
When you give Koenig a free hit like that, a free swing, she's going to put it away way more often than not.
And that's exactly what she should be doing, is taking advantage of those. I know last game she didn't exactly have the best game. She made a lot of hitting errors. Again, I mean, we talked about that being a possible pre-game first few game jitters and maybe coronavirus having an effect, but when you've got the hype here, it's senior night, you got to take advantage of that and put that into your game. And so far, that's what she's doing. Still early.
Early timeout for 5A, down 7-1. Coach Clark's in her first year at 5A. Interesting note about Coach Clark, she's a club coach in the area as well, and she actually coached A.D. Lopez and Audrey
Koenig, yeah,
on the club level. She's very familiar with their strengths and weaknesses.
Right.
And obviously you still have to have players to be able to take advantage of those.
Right.
But she knows their games very well, and she's very familiar with these many of these players on this Bishop McLaughlin squad.
Like you said, a little bit of an advantage of them knowing the type of way she swings and her game personally.
Walden back to serve for Bishop. Nice dig there by Lopez. Nice job there by Lopez setting up Walden.
That's something that this team works a lot on, is back row swings. I know Doug has said to his players that if you can't hit in the back row, that you just can't hit. You gotta know how to do it. You gotta learn how to do it.
Tell us what a back row swing means. What does that really mean?
So the setter is gonna set it on the back row line and the back. Nice up there.
Oh, we have a violation.
As we were saying before, back row player swings, but you cannot step over that 10-foot line.
You see a white line on the court there, about 10 feet away from the net. All back row players have to jump from behind that net, that line, if they're gonna jump and spike the ball.
Correct.
So point to 5A there with the violation. 8-2 Bishop early. Lukazic with the serve, a little strong with the serve. A lot of serving problems early for 5A. Have not been able to get the ball in play. Again, I know you want to be aggressive, but you got to get that first serve in.
Right, and serving is truly a mental game. You're sitting back there and you're thinking you've got time. You're thinking. It kind of reminds me of a pitcher in baseball. You just, all eyes are on you right then and there.
Oh, we have a violation on 5A. Kaylee Wood in to serve now for Bishop. You'll notice as well, the servers can be anywhere along the back line to serve. You don't have to be in that right corner. You can be anywhere along the back line. You can take an approach. A lot of girls like the jump serve. That's a nice floater there. Nice block there. Nice job with the block at the net by Chinchar. 11-2 Bishop in set number 1. We're going to play 3 out of 5 sets tonight.
That's right,
Eileen. So it's a long match. So even if you're off to a slow start, you got plenty of time to get your rhythm back and get back in the match.
Big lead by Bishop too. I mean, it's 11-2, and if I'm 5A, we're in a rut right now. We got to figure out a way to get on a run and come back.
Koenig with the net violation. It's going to be point 5A.
And that right there can be a momentum changer for 5A. So if they can take that and get on a run.
Again, we got to get this. If you're Coach Clark, you got to get the serve in. You got to stress to your guys to get the serve in. It's a nice strong serve there. Big hit there by Koenig to answer the violation that was just called. She didn't like the call on the violation.
She didn't like the call, and the blockers at 5A, they're a little slow on timing. So
and nowhere near the height to be able to get up at the net.
Correct. So they need to be a little bit faster on that block if they want to stop her swing.
Chinchar serving.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to put it on the net.
Strong serve caused the errant pass, which led to the Koenig kill. 13-3 Bishop.
Man, I'll tell you what, if I'm a hitter and I'm seeing that ball right along that net line,
looks like a watermelon.
I'm salivating. You just boom.
Yep.
Boom.
No resistance.
No resistance.
It's a free swing.
Koenig said thank you.
Second timeout by 5A. They're out of timeouts for set number 1. So 13-3. Quick start by Bishop. I know they were very disappointed over the weekend. They lost to Santa Fe, who is a powerhouse and in high school volleyball here in the state of Florida. I know they were disappointed they didn't play as well as they thought. So I think you're seeing some of that come out in game
Correct.
one. It's senior night as well, so even some more emotion. We got a great crowd on hand tonight.
Right.
So I think you see a very strong start out of the Hurricanes.
I agree. Like you said, 13-3, Bishop in the lead. You know, I spoke to head coach Douglas Chinchar before the game, and he told me we're not losing another game this year. That was it. So, like you said, motivated. They're very excited to play this game and not get another loss. Apparently,
Interesting to see how, as the season progresses, obviously with COVID, you have shortened practice times, you have a shortened schedule to some degree, so there's really no matches that you can take off. You got to take everything serve into the net by Chinchar, point Fivay.
right? Like you said, it's go time. You know, when you have the opportunity, take advantage of it with the circumstances going on right now.
And it's for Lopez and Koenig, it's their last go around. Linnea Andrews serving for 5A. Nice back set. Nice job there by Chinchar with the back set to Koenig, who puts it away. Substitution for 5A. Number 4, junior Kirsten Brewer enters the game. Coach Clark tells me she's one of her better setters. So you got Koenig serving.
Koenig has 5 kills so far this game. It's 14-4, so she's accountable for 5 of those 14 points alone.
Nice block at the net by 5A. Poor pass there by 5A leads to the error. 15-4 Bishop with Koenig serving. Now, what can Koenig do from the back line? She's now a backline player. What is she allowed to do and not do?
Well, if I'm her,
Strong serve out, just a little too strong, out
a
of
little
play.
too strong, and what I was going to say is if I was her, I would just keep it going. Just keep that serve in, focus on getting that ball in, but she missed it, and that's okay. It happens, but you just got to reset that mind, okay? 1 point, whatever, let's move on.
Nice play by Lopez to Chinchar.
That's a big swing right there.
Nice kill there by Allie Walden.
Big swing.
Allie is a sophomore. She's definitely gonna have some a great career. It looks like at Bishop. She's very athletic. She's got some size. She's definitely gonna be the future here at Bishop McLaughlin.
5'10", I believe.
Yep. Lopez with the serve. Nice strong serve. Nice hit there. Nice block at the net by 5A.
Yeah,
nice job on the third hit over.
That's a great spot there if you're in that situation and you want to make sure that you're pushing it deep into the corners.
Correct.
If she's sitting back middle, you want to make sure you're going over that left side. That's a great spot for her.
Shayla Wade serving for 5A, the junior.
Line all day on that. All day.
Easy kill there for Maddie Snyder, the sophomore
also
hitter.
a sophomore.
I mean, they got a good bright future
That's
with
what I'm
Walden
saying.
and Snyder. They got more size coming behind them. So great, and you got Chinchar as a freshman,
Right.
who's your setter. So
Crazy young team.
they are young and talented.
Young and talented.
Martinez Robinson with the serve. Looked like a foot fault. Potentially a foot fault there by Martinez Robinson, who's also a sophomore. Multiple substitutions coming for 5A. We got sophomore Aubrey Kucharik, who's also a setter, back in the game. Freshman Mia Triglia serving for 5A.
That's great
Court awareness.
following to the line there, and that's something that you want to make sure you're doing wherever I am on the court is following that ball to the line. She did it. Smart play. Ducked. It was out.
Nice court awareness there. Again, another serving error by 5A. That's their 4th serving error in this first set. 18-7 Bishop.
I could tell you that's something Coach Clark's going to be talking about in the huddle after this game.
We have a formation violation by 5A. Walden back serving. seem to be much more crisp in their passing today for Bishop. It seems to be that was one of the complaints from Coach Chinchar over the weekend, was they're not very accurate with their passing. It seems to be much more accurate in this first game.
I agree completely.
Chinchar with the set. Nice block. Lopez, another block. Nice attempted dig, but score it for Koenig once again, 20-7. They are feeding Koenig tonight on senior night.
And that's exactly what you want to do if a player's hot, a player's hitting. Give them the ball. Feed them the ball.
Poor pass there by Fivay.
We're talking about that ball being on that tape, that line where it's a bit of a joust. Either player can hit that ball. She's up there. She's up there and she's ready to hit that ball. She got it, the kill. 21-7 Bishop.
Nice set there. Nice block. Back to Koenig. She buries it. 22-7. Walden continues to serve. Scored again for Bishop, 23-7. Again, we are playing to 25 straight points. Everything's rally point scoring. If you're not familiar with high school volleyball and volleyball in general, every serve scores for somebody.
23-7 right now. It is going to be hard to get out of this. They're 2 points away from finishing game one, but anything is possible,
block.
Jason, unless they're up there doing that.
Great block by Ezzie Thompson at the net on the middle block. Game point for the Lady Hurricanes. Set number one. That's trouble there. Great dig by Lopez.
There's that back row swing we were talking about. Beautiful shot in that corner.
She created the angle there. Walden put it away. Game one in the books to Bishop McLaughlin. The Hurricanes take set number one. We're playing 3 out of 5. We will switch sides. Hopefully, you see Coach Clark really coaching her girls up. Almost virtually every point. She has a very young team, so they're just not used to playing this kind of environment probably against these kind of hitters. When you got 3 or 4 hitters that McLaughlin has to pose for Fivay, it's a tough matchup. It really is, with the size and the skill especially of Bishop McLaughlin.
Right, and if I'm Coach Clark, again, we're talking about those serves. We're talking about those serves. Just get the ball over. That's how we start the game. That's imperative in the sport of volleyball, starting things off with the serve.
A very strong opening set by Koenig and Walden, and very nice setting, very consistent setting by freshman Naomi Chinchar. Some early first set stats. Koenig was 7 of 9 on swings with 7 kills. Allie Walden was 3 of 4 on her attempts as well. So very, very high percentages for Bishop McLaughlin in game one.
I think that's a little bit of this electric energy going on with having it being senior night, Navy Nations here. They're on it. I mean, they were, it was a high score, 25-7. That's setting the tone right there. So if I'm 5A, like, I am in a mental state that I need to get out of. And I'm sure that's what Coach Clark is doing over there, is coaching them up, talking to her girls and saying, hey guys, we need to turn things around right now.
Again, if you're 5A, just stay in the match. What you can't give up is the big runs, the 6-7 point in a row runs. You have to do what you can. I know you're limited with your size and with your experience level, but you have to stay in the game, make the solid passes, execute the fundamentals of the game. You know as well as anybody,
right?
Passing,
right?
Being in the right spot on the court, just basic defensive coverages.
Right, and you know, I've coached club before too, and that's something I preach to my girls is, you got, first of all, you got to get the serve over, because we can't even start the game if we don't do that, but passing is imperative. It's how we get it to the setter, get it to the hitter, and that's how we get a dub like Bishop's been doing.
So we're starting out set number 2. The lineups for Bishop as we start set number 2: Allie Walden, Maddie Snyder. You have Lopez in the game, you have Koenig in the game, and you also have number 7, Ezzie Thompson in the game. So kind of their normal starting lineup, it seems to me. And again, it's rare that you have 2 college players on the same team on the same court. You have Lopez, who's going to Rollins, and then you have the Florida State signee, Koenig, who's going to be heading to Tallahassee in a matter of about 3 months or so, come January.
That's right. A lot of talent on this team, and that's something that this group of girls and these type of players want. If you're playing for Coach Chinchar, you want to play in college. You want to play in that next level.
Want to give a shout out to Audrey's father, Doug Koenig. He is helping us with stats here, so we appreciate Doug providing some data for us here.
Time has ended. We are about to start the second match of the night. I believe Bishop has to serve Adriana Lopez, the senior going to Rollins College.
So, Eileen, is there a particular formation that's more advantageous to start out with? I noticed that Koenig's starting out in the backcourt here as we start game 2. What strategically, what is the reasoning for that, or is there a certain formation that's more suitable than others?
Not particularly. I mean, if you got a hitter that can also pass, you want her back there. You can also use her as a weapon in the back row, and I can assure you that's exactly what they're going to do, is they're going to set that middle back position like so. Just kidding. Outside, beautiful swing.
Lopez to Chinchar. Nice job by Fivay keeping the ball in play, and nice dink attempt unsuccessful by Faith Jetter. First point, game 2 goes to Bishop. Lopez serving to start out, the senior. Nice strong serve. That looked like a carry there. Good call by the official.
Lopez nearly 100 digs so far this in her career. She can reach that number this season.
Lopez's attempt out of play. 2-1 Bishop. Officials for tonight's matches are Ershad Weston and Chris Smith. They're the gentlemen that are monitoring the legalities of the game here tonight. Sophomore Michaela Wade to serve for 5A.
Navy Nation giving her a little bit of intimidation there.
Chinchar, nice hit by Walden cross court.
That's an extremely beautiful swing. Seeing that double block on the outside, her turning those shoulders and cutting inside. It's a beautiful spot. It's hard to dig.
Martinez Robinson in the game for Snyder for Bishop, and she'll serve. She's a sophomore. She's a defensive specialist.
A strength Bishop has especially is their serving. And they're hitting here with Allie.
Another hammer by Walden puts it away. 4-1 Bishop early in set number 2. Again, this is where if you're 5A, you have to be careful not let this game get away early. You'll see another timeout here soon if they go on another 1 or 2 point run. Back hit, nice dig there. Koenig into the net.
That's a hard ball to get. but she's trying to go towards the middle when that ball's pushed outside. You just want to go to the outside. You want to go where that ball's going, and that's something that Chinchar stresses a lot.
And she could have probably played that ball as just a normal pass over the net, but she's a hitter, so that's her mentality, is to be a swinger and try to put every ball away. Another service error by Fivay into the net.
Not a good look for 5A right now because they had that momentum of one of Bishop's best hitters going into the net.
Substitution, Brewer back in the game for 5A. Walden to serve, middle serve, floater. Almost a net violation there, but she just got it without the net touch. Nice job by Ezzie Thompson on the put away. 6-2.
That's a joust you want to win with that ball along that tape.
Coach Clark not real happy with that call at the net. She thought it was a net violation.
It looks like it, a little bit, but I don't know if it was.
I saw the tape move. Chinchar.
Good attempt on the slide. That was very close. Right idea. It was just a little bit out. I'd say half a foot.
Down the line by Thompson, just wide. 6'3", Bishop. Looks like Mia Triglia serving for 5A. Walden on the back hit. Nice hit there by the 5A junior Shayla Wade. Nice job on the middle hit. Bishop got a piece of it at the net, but it fell to the floor. Point 5A, 6'4", Bishop.
And good for her getting it through that triple block. That's hard when you got that up there, and it's important that those wings on the side for Bishop push in and get that tip or that off block that had just happened.
Linnea Andrews serving for 5A. Pass over on 3. Nice set. Oh, we got a net violation on 5A. We got some substitutions coming.
It looked like they thought that ball might have been going up either for a one hit or if that setter was going to dump it over. I believe she's front row, but they just got kind of caught into the net on that one.
Freshman Lauren Dumont in the game for Bishop, as well as sophomore Kaylee Wood. Nice block. Nice double team block at the net by Dumont and Koenig. 8-4 Bishop.
And if you see their timing on their hitting, they're going up with them, whereas 5A, they're waiting a little bit, and you can't do that.
Wood to serve for Bishop. Over on 3 by Lukazitz. Point Bishop. We got a timeout 5A. With your score, set number 2, Bishop McLaughlin 9, 5A 2. Bishop up 1 game to none. Timeouts in high school volleyball last right at 1 minute. What are your thoughts of 5A in this set number 2?
I think they're hanging in there a little bit better than they were in the first set. They're only down by 5, and that's a very reasonable number to be able to get back, whereas they had ruts way bigger in the first game. So if I'm them, I got to lock in. We got to get on a run because we cannot let that happen where we're in such deep numbers, and it's more difficult to obviously get back.
Coach Chinchar showing off a little bit of the depth of the team, bringing in Kaylee Wood and Dumont, so trying to give some of these younger players a little bit of a game experience. Even if it's only for a few points, it's just good to get some game experience. Again, you got Dumont in the game. She's a freshman along with the seniors, but you got a lot of young players here for Bishop. Even they're very skilled, but outside of Lopez and Koenig, they're all very young.
Right, and Dumont's 5'10". I mean, they've like you said, got a lot of depth, especially in height, also in skill.
Strong serve there by Wood, causing the error. And I'm going to guess that Dumont's not done growing. I bet she's going to grow another couple of inches here.
Maybe, you never know.
As a freshman.
I stopped growing sophomore year, I believe.
Okay.
So 5'10" was kind of my cap.
Wood with the serve, cross court. Chinchar to Dumont. Nice dig there by 5A. Play over on 3. Nice set by Chinchar. Koenig buries it down the line. Great set there by Chinchar, the freshman, the coach's daughter. You think she's been to a lot of games over in her career before she started playing?
It's funny you ask. I remember her being 5 years old and having them sit on our laps on the bench. It's just so crazy to see how tall both Lydia Chinchar, her younger sister, and Naomi have gotten.
Nice dink there by Koenig on the cross-court set by Chinchar. Nice job serving coming out of the timeout here by Kaylee Wood, the sophomore. Strong serve there down the middle, causes the error. 13-4, big run out of the timeout here by Bishop on a 4-0 run.
A little bit of a miscommunication issue over there. You know, she went out to pass, took it back. I think she thought middle back was going to get that, but if you go for it, you got to go for it.
Yep. Those of you at home, remember, a serve off the net is still in play as long as it goes over the net. It did not used to be that way, but now, you know, if you see a serve hit the net, it's still in play. So
when did that come into play?
it's been a while. It's
been a
probably
while?
yeah, but it used to be where if you served and hit the net, the ball was out. Strong hit from Fivay, a little too strong. Point Bishop, 15-4. Yes, I'm a little older than you, Eileen. I remember back in the day when volleyball.
When did that happen? I didn't know it was. How long? When was that?
It's been a while, but serves used to be, if they hit the net, it used to be a side, back in the side out days before rally points.
We still call it side out over here. I like the rule of it touching the net and still being able to come over.
A little more challenging for the defense because of the deflection off the net, but it is a good rule to keep play moving.
Thoughts on that? Do you wish it was still the same, or you're okay with it?
I like rally point scoring for sure. Get
cool.
the game moving.
We're on the same page here then.
Keep it moving for sure, because playing side out, you could go 3 or 4 or 5 rotations before you had a point score because of just playing side out, so nobody was scoring.
I could imagine a lot of balls were missed out with that rule.
(15-4) Bishop coming out of the timeout. Again, if you're 5'8", you may not win the game, but you want to see solid play. You want to good execution, good ball movement, accurate passing.
The beautiful thing with this game is, it's 15-4, but there's a chance they can come back.
That's a good call by the official. Looked like Dumont palmed the ball there and kind of threw the ball over the net. Good job there by the official. Substitution in. Thompson out, Wood out for Bishop. Lopez back in the game, and Martinez Robinson back in the game. Shayla Wood served wide. Again, another serving error by Fivay. Martinez Robinson out. Snyder back in the game for Bishop. Chinchar to serve. A little strong there. That's out. Not real happy. Coach Dad's not real happy with with Naomi on the strong serve there.
No, he's probably harder on his own daughter than everybody else.
He's letting her have it too a little bit. He's letting her have it on the deep serve.
Big front line though here with Snyder, Dumont, and Koenig.
Yes, nice cross court there. Score it. 17-6 Bishop. Koenig to serve.
A rough push, I would say, tipping it over there. Wasn't exactly a roll shot, but she did push it over there aggressively.
Lopez to Chinchar. Nice block at the net. Lopez back to Snyder. Nice hit cross court. Snyder puts it away. Nice job by Lopez there.
5A needing to kind of take a step in towards the middle because Snyder is a lefty, you know what I mean? So the beautiful thing about her, though, is she can swing back and hit that line. So she's a mean hitter. You know, they got to be prepared when she's at the net.
What I like about Lopez is able to do a lot of things. She's a great defensive player. She can be a backup setter. She's not going to be a hitter, but she's kind of the glue of this Bishop McLaughlin lineup. Able to do a lot of different things very well.
Right. Well, liberos, if the setter can't get it, libero's job is to set that ball.
That's a nice hit there by Linnea Andrews for Fivay. Nice put away there. 19-7. Fivay trails.
And this is that rut we were talking about that 5A doesn't need to get in. It's tough. I mean, they've got a big lead. Bishop has a big lead right now. Kind of all starts with the serving here.
Blossfield to serve for 5A. Nice kill there by Snyder. Cross court. She likes that cross court hit.
She does.
Creating that angle.
She does. Deep shot there in between that right back and middle. It's a hard ball to get.
Another substitution, Dumont out. Number 10, Natalia Delgado, the sophomore, in the game, her first appearance, and she will serve.
Great coverage there by Bishop.
Yep. Nice put away. Wasn't the most cleanest of hits by Snyder, but it got the job done.
Hey, whatever works sometimes, Jason. I tell you, whatever works. You get the point, we keep chugging along
this
here.
This game's hard enough as it is when everything's working great.
21-7, Bishop in the lead right now. Oh, free ball for Bishop. They're salivating here, going to the outside.
Walden, a nice dig there by 5A. Some miscommunication there caused the error. Back to your comment a few points ago, the communication. Don't you always want to have the setter get the second ball?
Correct, and you want to call the ball 3 times. Mine. First, let everyone know. Second, for show. And third, I don't know. That rhymed.
Nice strong serve by Delgado. Nice put away there by the 5A middle hitter. Nice job there by senior Linnea Andrews.
And they're doing a good job about getting rowdy when they're scoring to keep that momentum alive. Again, like we said, 22-8, but anything can happen in this game.
That's a big serve there by 5A. Leads to a point. Excellent serve there by Andrews. Sophomore Michaela Way. Nice strong serve down the line. Created that scoring opportunity for 5A. 22-9 here. Set number 2.
And if I'm Bishop, that right there was a little bit of a miscommunication here. You saw Adriana wanted to dig that up, but Ezzy kind of took it, and that happens. That happens all the time, but communication is key in this game.
Martinez Robinson back in the game for Snyder, and she will serve at 23-9. Chinchar back set.
Big swing by Koenig.
Nice job by 5A. That's a great job by 5A. That's a great get.
Oh, I don't know about that call there.
They called a lift there on Bishop. Nobody here inside the gym is excited about that call.
The ball's coming to Chinchar, and what she did is she shrugged her shoulders, kind of, so it looks like she lifted it right. It looks like, I think it hit her hands and kind of popped up, but an incredible save by Adriana Lopez.
Yep, and a great job by 5A to keep the ball alive on the Koenig back hit. Coach Chinchar letting the official have a little bit of it.
I think he's going to stick with his call here.
Oh, they're not changing it. Sophomore Aubrey Kucharik, she's going to serve.
This kind of shows the relentlessness of this team. They're up 23-10, and they're fighting fighting a call here.
Yep. Nice middle set. Nice job there by Chinchar. Setting up Ezzy Thompson on the middle hit. Game point for Bishop.
Something that they say in volleyball is the ball never lies. So if you get a call and you don't like it, you just, the ball never lies. The ball never lies. And they scored there, so maybe the volleyball,
the gods.
Right, the volleyball gods were in their favor there.
Brewer back in the game for 5A. Going to get hit over on 3. Lopez to Koenig, and she buries it. Game number 2 in the books, 25-10. Set number 2, game number 2. That's a great job there by Bishop getting over the adversity. Didn't like the call 3 or 4 points ago. settling down and putting the game away.
The great thing about 5A right now is if you saw them come off the court, they were cheering. So even though they had such, 25-10, such a big lead that Bishop was having, they're still coming off the court cheering and saying, you know what, we got next game, because they could win this game and then these teams go to 5. So it's not over. But if I'm Bishop, I'm pushing.
So a couple stats after two sets of play. You've got Koenig. She's got 12 kills out of 16 attempts, which is 75%, which is unbelievable. And then you have Walden. She's got, looks like she's 5 out of 10 at about 50%, which is excellent. You've got Snyder. She's 4 out of 7, which is a pretty good. What's a good hit percentage for a good high school player? What percentage do you want to be on your kill percentage?
I would say where they're at right now. I mean, what they're doing is working, Jason. They've got the momentum, but you look at their faces over here to the left on Bishop's side, and I don't see many smiles. I mean, they're focused. They're into it. They're zoned in, they're honed in, and they're ready to get this next win. And 5A's got to step up. They've got to break that momentum that they have, and that's really difficult in any sport, on any team, on any level. With it being, your senior night and the momentum on your side, student section there, an electric feeling.
Just a reminder here, we are streaming live on YouTube as well as Facebook. You can search Bishop McLaughlin Catholic High School. Definitely tell your friends, your volleyball friends, to check us out if you have people that are affiliated with Bishop McLaughlin, or if you just like to watch good high school volleyball action.
Who doesn't like to watch
Absolutely.
Good volleyball?
And this production is brought to you by Falkenberg Productions. We're going to be covering Bishop McLaughlin athletics all throughout the school year: football games, volleyball games, basketball games. So definitely, if you have an affiliation with Bishop McLaughlin, or in the area, you just like to see good high school athletics online live, check out Falkenberg Productions, and again, search Bishop McLaughlin Catholic High School throughout the athletic year.
Well, Jason, the nice thing is with coronavirus circumstances right now, you're able to see these games live and get that experience. I mean, look at this. You see the chest bump there? That's what we're dealing with tonight.
It's senior night.
It's senior night. The hype is there. It's exciting, and you can get that by just turning on YouTube and live streaming us.
We got a great crowd here at the on Bishop McLaughlin's campus. Good following by both 5A. 5A brought some fans. Great student section over here on the far left. Got a nice. We had some really rough weather coming in. Driving over
the lights
here.
Went out, man.
Lights went out. Thank God we weren't on the air. We'd have been in trouble for a couple minutes when the electricity went out in the JV game. So,
but we're here. We're good.
Some good live volleyball action. Nothing like some good athletics. Again, sit at home on your phone. Check us out. You can share it with your friends. You can watch it tomorrow. If you don't catch the entire match tonight, you can catch up where you missed.
There you
go. Tomorrow when you wake up, or at lunch, or tomorrow night. So
there you
it's
go.
A great way to. Back in our day, they didn't have live streaming.
I know.
We weren't quite in the live stream era then.
I know it. And if you're just tuning in, Jason Powers, Eileen Natchik here, calling the Bishop 5A volleyball game here at senior night. Bishop winning the first 2 sets.
Convincingly
going to game 3. Seeing if 5A can get a win, get 2 more, and maybe come back.
That's right. Remember, if we were to go to a 5th set, we'll play to 15 points and not 25. Still rally point, but only to 15. Again, if you're 5A right here, again, you just want to stay in the match. Again, continue to execute fundamentals. Very young team. Coach Clark is a very accomplished player herself. She was an All-American at the University of Tampa. She was a walk-on on a national championship team. I know Coach Chinchar played in college. He was a big player in college.
Ohio, All-American as well.
Nice kill there by Walden to start off game 3. Snyder serving for Bishop. Nice middle set there. That must have been a deflection. We had a deflection.
Okay. Because I was going to say if they were talking about if the ball was in or out, that ball was out. It was close, but it was out.
They called a deflection there. Nice job there by senior Linnea Andrews on the kill. Substitution for 5A. Shayla Wade back in the match for 5A. Number 7, Jasmine Blossfield, the junior. She's going to serve. 1-1, set 3. Chinchar. Oh, that's a big hit. A little strong.
5A, they got lucky with that. I'm going to be honest, they got lucky with that because they are incredibly slow on their block right now.
That was she crushed that ball just a little too strong and a little deep. Actually, this might be 5A's first lead of the match at 2-1, game 3.
I believe you're right.
Blossfield to serve. Nice. Keep the ball alive. Snyder. That's a good call there. That's a carry there.
I don't know about that.
It looked like the ball got behind her head a little bit, and that's what kind of caused the carry by Thompson.
Close.
And it was close.
They're close calls here.
3-1 5A in game 3. Nice job by Lopez.
Great set by Naomi Chinchar.
Very nice.
I believe that was one hand too, and just seeing that so fast and reacting to it.
Martinez Robinson back in the game for Bishop. Snyder out. Walden to serve. Down 2-3. Set number 3. Coach Chinchar not very happy with the officiating.
He'll challenge him too. He'll talk for 30 minutes about that one call, no matter how much they're in a lead.
Unlike college football in the NFL, there's no challenge flags in volleyball. Coach can't throw the challenge flag.
Right. I think he'd throw quite a bit of them if he did.
Yes.
If he had them.
Lopez to Chinchar. Nice job there by Koenig. We had a net violation. Point Bishop. That was a nice adjustment by Koenig on the set. Was a little low. She had to muscle it over. Nice job there. 4-3 Bishop. Lopez.
That's a free ball right there. You don't want to do that.
Oh.
Little low on the set.
Was.
Little low on the set, but that was an incredible opportunity to just absolutely crush it.
Koenig's going to tell you she should have made that hit, but you're right. A little low on the set. Again, it's challenging for setters when you have different heights.
It is
of
very
your
challenging.
hitters.
That's the most difficult position on the court, is to be a setter.
And to judge the height of your different hitters, because everybody likes in a different sweet spot.
Right. Yeah,
Again,
she was ready for that.
A little low again on the set by Chinchar, but a nice adjustment by Koenig to put that one away.
Correct. Like you said, that adjustment, if a good hitter adjusts to that set, even if it's a little low, that means you got to go. You can't wait on that ball. You got to get in there, and she did.
Are there any physical things that you have to adjust to if it's a low set, and as far as drop your shoulders, keep your arm in a certain arm slot?
I would say just go. If I see that, just go, man.
That's coming from a true hitter herself.
A true outside.
Just keep feeding me, huh?
Exactly, especially if I'm Koenig, keep feeding me because I'm hot tonight.
Kaylee Wood to serve for Bishop.
Free ball there.
That's just stealing right there.
That's a beautiful. That's a Florida State University swing right there. She is headed to FSU studying anesthesiology. That ball, I believe, is that inside 10 foot? That's an inside 10 foot?
Yes.
That's an FSU ball right there.
That's an easy kill for her. She's going to put that away 99 out of 100 times.
Another free ball for Bishop.
Nice middle set there. Nice ball by Dumont.
Freshman taking advantage of that.
Opportunities. Boom. Koenig with another monster kill. Timeout, 5A. With your score, 8-4, set number 3. Koenig is really taking over here in this early part of this third set.
She's got 15 kills tonight, Jason.
In basically 2.5 games. Very impressive performance on senior night.
If I'm 5A right now, the two things I'm concerned about is slow on the block and serves. That's the two things that I've seen tonight that are the most challenging for them right now in this game.
And if you have to know that most of the sets are going to go to Koenig here
Great
Especially when
point.
she's a frontline player.
Great
That's
point.
where they're feeding her, and she's obviously delivering.
Right, and then Coach Clark, having coached Koenig, you kind of know what's going on here.
It's not a secret where it's
not
going.
a secret, no.
Kaylee Wood to serve, the sophomore. Middle set. Nice job there by Fivay on the middle swing there by junior Shayla Wade. Nice execution there.
So Walden on that was a little bit pushed towards that right side, and I think she saw her shoulders and saw her go that way, so she went that way, which is a great job reading that ball, but that ball just kind of went to that back right side.
Another serving error by 5A. Snyder back in the game for Bishop. Martinez Robinson out.
5A kind of hanging in there right now,
Yeah,
though. It's 8-3, like you said. Bishop taking the lead.
Is there anything formationally that 5A can do to maybe change the look on defense about how they're blocking?
I don't believe so. Like I said, I just think it's basics right now. Being faster on that block and serving that ball, we got
Got a double hit there by 5A. Point to Bishop.
I believe it's 5A's point there.
I'm sorry.
It might have been a net call. Or no, I believe a double on Bishop.
Double, my
Double on
mistake. Yep,
Bishop.
9-6. Bishop. Lopez to Chinchar. To Snyder.
Beautiful swing.
Very nice.
Snyder to me isn't a sophomore with her composure, her mentally and physicality. To me, she doesn't look like a sophomore. Not just that her size, like the way she carries herself, the way she swings the ball.
Koenig serve a little too heavy. 10-7. Couple notes about Koenig. She's a two-time All-State player. She's a 2019 All-American candidate, or she was a 2019 All-American, and her and Lopez are on the Under Armour All-American list for 2020. Only have 60 players in the state of Florida. And her and Lopez, Adriana Lopez, are two of the 60.
Beautiful swing by Walden. It's 11-7. Canes in the lead. 5A still kind of hanging in there, but it's important for them to take this game where it's over.
Lopez, two consecutive serving errors here for Bishop. Uncharacteristic of Lopez. Got a substitution. Sophomore Aubrey Kukarich in the game. Number 2 junior Alexis McNeils to serve for 5A. Walden cross court, nice dig. Nice block at the net there by 5A, but not able to keep it alive.
That's a difficult ball for 5A to get, especially when it's along the line like that. And, she's there, she's covering. She might have been a little too pushed in, but that's a hard ball for her to get.
Snyder to serve. You can definitely tell Snyder's going to be a big player the next couple of years of her career after cross court a little wide. Point to Bishop. Snyder's got the size. She's got the arm length, and she's very solid on her swing. She looks like she could be the next in line. Her and Walden could be the next in line here for Bishop.
Another ball out by Bishop. Coach Chinchar. Yeah, you're about to say it.
He's not happy with the serving errors.
He doesn't look too happy right now.
Not with the serving errors. He doesn't like giving away points. No coach does. But
Correct. But as I said earlier, that they're great servers.
Yeah.
They're great servers.
back set. Middle set here. Ink. Walden.
Right there.
Char. Nice job there. Ezzie Thompson with the kill.
5A getting caught on their heels there.
Snyder out. Martinez Robinson back in. Walden to serve. She's been a very effective server tonight, Allie has. Nice adjustment there by Koenig. A little low and inside on the serve, on the set, excuse me. Nice job by Koenig. And that just shows you she's the experience. She's
right.
an All-American. everything doesn't have to be perfect for her to be effective.
Correct. 5A didn't really see that one coming either. She didn't really have a block there.